Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Wyoming Sem Sports Spotlight alongside Mr. Lucas Perrietti. My name is Matt Mascarenas. So glad that you're joining us once again on this beautiful Friday. But before we get into today's episode, Lucas, we wanted to shout out the sponsor of the Sem Sports Spotlight, for today at least. International Fades, run by Mr. Lucas Natore, blessing us.
Formerly known as Sem Fades.
Sem Fades, blessing us up with these beautiful cuts, doing the Lord's work out here. So Lucas, we appreciate it, keeping us good for the show.
Yeah.
But now let's get into the show, Lucas.
Yeah.
First, we're going to talk about Sem girls soccer picking up their fourth win on the season last night, right here at Nesbitt Stadium against Hanover area. A 4-1 victory for the girls. A hat trick for junior Ella Stambaugh, scoring 3 goals and 1 goal by sophomore Anaya Chowdhury in the win as well. Like I said, the fourth win for Sem, a time where they, quite frankly, they needed a win to kind of get back on track here, Lucas. In the upcoming games, they've got Lake Lehman, which is going to be a tough task. Lake Lehman is one of the best teams that we're going to play all year, if not the best team. And then who do they have after that? You remember?
After Lake Lehman, I believe they...
Wyoming Valley West.
West.
They're going to Wyoming Valley West, and now that's a very winnable game. According to Max Preps, Valley West has not won a game this season, so that's a game that our girls need to capitalize on. Perhaps get their 5th or maybe 6th win if they can handle the Lady Black Knights, which is next Tuesday, I believe. So let's see what the girls can do. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, they said last week that they're going to steadily progress, and I think maybe they picked up some confidence ever since they beat the boys JV soccer team from Wyoming Seminary as well. I heard there were some of the players, the boys JV, actually scouting out at their game last night, watching film for a potential rematch this season. We'll see.
All right, Lucas, now we're going to talk about a game that everybody here on campus is looking forward to. Everybody in the local community probably is looking forward to, which is tonight, September 19th, 6:45 at Nesbitt Stadium. It's our very own Wyoming Seminary boys soccer. They're hosting the Lake Lehman Black Knights. What a matchup we have for you today, folks. It's going to be truly special. And no, Lamine Yamal won't be on the pitch, but we certainly have some stars of our own. Owen Stratansky, Artur Zelenko holding down the fort for Sem, LD Yolene, Cash Hansen Richard in goal. And I know you want to shout out something he did in Sem's win against Hanover area a couple of days ago, Lucas.
Yeah, so it was a good game. It was 2-1. And, I believe in the second half, Cash really, he had a high vertical. He took a dive over one of the players, one of Hanover's players, and it was a sight. So I don't know if in the spring maybe he'll try out a high jump for the track and field club. We'll see.
We're looking forward to that. Cash, if you're watching that, maybe you should. But back to that Hanover game, a 2-1 victory for Sem, like you said, a PK for Artur Zelenko, and then Mr. Rory Maxwell adding his 2nd goal, I believe, of the season. So congrats to the boys on that win, but today's the one that really counts. We need to get this win, and I expect everybody who goes to Sem to be at Nesbitt Stadium at 6:45. Blackout as well. I don't know, why is it black? Aren't they black?
Yeah, I don't know. I hear there's a little bit of argument. There are some arguments about that, kind of like we're supporting their team, but it's okay. We're blacking out for our guys.
There you go. What next, Lucas? Well, let's talk about the upcoming games for Sem boys soccer.
Oh yeah.
After this Lake Lehman clash tonight, who do they got?
On Monday, they are playing against. Give me some help here.
On Monday, the Sem boys soccer team is playing against Wyoming area. It just came to me. I was trying to,
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Playing against Wyoming area, and that is at Wyoming area. Do you know that, or we can't confirm that?
I believe that is at Wyoming area. And
this Friday, they've got their senior night at home, September 26th. Probably 6:45, like the last couple of games have been, against the MMI Preppers. Should be a good game, great night to honor our seniors. Lots of great boys on the team that deserve the recognition. So looking forward to that as well.
All of you guys, make sure you come out. I've heard some rumors that there's going to be some funny stuff said while they're walking out. I don't know if any of you guys watched last year's lacrosse senior night, but it's going to be kind of like that. Some jokes. It'll be awesome.
And you know who's the one who has to say all these jokes?
You.
Yeah, it's me. So I take the blame for a lot of this stuff. But we do it because we love Sem Sports, right?
Yeah.
Right, Lucas? So moving on though, that's Sem Boys Soccer for you. What do you want to talk about next?
I think we should talk about the game that's tomorrow, football.
The football team, yes sir. They're not home again. So if you're asking, keep asking. They're not going to be home.
Yeah.
Or stop asking, stop bothering us, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're playing William Penn Charter.
Yeah.
1 o'clock start time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But before we go ahead to tomorrow's game, Lucas,
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about last week's performance. First victory under Coach George Petrucci to start this new era of Wyoming Summary football. They went to the Petty School. They won 29-13, a 16-point road victory, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But great game from starting quarterback Nelson Martinez. Only 3 incompletions in the whole game, going 11 of 14 on his passing attempts, 198 total yards, and 3 touchdowns as well. And Wyoming Surrey football player of the game, Mikey Allard, 11 touches, 75 yards, and a game-sealing 33-yard touchdown with, I think, just under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter to seal the game for the Blue Knights. Lucas, what can we expect in the week 3 for Sem football tomorrow against Penn Charter?
So I've talked to some of the guys on the team, and it's not going to be as easy in the game as Petty was, but they're confident in their skills, and I think it'll be a great game. Nothing else. And each time it's been kind of far away, but it's been inching closer every time. All these away games. This is in our state, I believe, Pennsylvania, maybe around Philly. And so if you guys want to drive down there and support them, that'd be great. And I think it'll be pretty cool.
And just to keep reminding you guys, October 4th is the first home game of Sem's football season, I believe, against Kiski. And then October 10th, game that everybody needs to be at, homecoming game. We're going to host the Pennington School at 6 p.m. Friday night football. Nothing better than that, Lucas.
I think Western theme, if you guys want to throw
Western
some
theme.
boots.
Why is it Western theme?
I don't know. I'm just kind of wondering that too, but that's what the people voted for. There was a vote held on the Sem True Blue Instagram.
This is why America's a democracy.
Yeah, exactly.
The people what they
we
want.
are too.
Right? All right. What next, Lucas?
How about field hockey?
Sem field hockey, right? And we got some. I don't know what's going on. There's always something going on back there.
Yeah.
Disregard that. Sem field hockey, big win last Monday against Hazleton area. I believe it was a home game, but they won 6-2. Junior Apollonia Bruno with 3 goals in the big win for Sem. Not really sure who got the other 3 goals, to be completely honest with you. We don't have the Pro Max Prep version of that. Maybe we should invest in one of these days, Lucas, when we get the funds eventually. But that was a big win for Sem Field Hockey. They play tomorrow as well. Home game, I believe, or is it away? It might be away, actually.
I think it's away at Wyoming.
Wyoming area, right? And now, like we said, Wyoming area is a very good field hockey team. So, the result might not be what we want it to be, but our girls, are ready to go there and show what they can do. Last time, I believe it was a 5-0 loss, but new game, new day. I mean, anything can happen, right? That's the beauty of sports. So we'll see what they can do tomorrow. 11 a.m. start against Wyoming area, and then they got Delaware Valley.
Oh, Delaware Valley,
right? Yes. Yeah, not even close.
Okay, airball.
Delaware Valley on Tuesday.
Yeah.
at Delaware Valley. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that for Sem Field Hockey. Anything else on them, Lucas?
I don't think so. Yeah, it seems like they're having a pretty good season. So I know there's been some ups and downs, but hopefully, even if this game doesn't go the way they want on Saturday, they'll keep on going.
Yes, sir. What do we want to talk about next?
All right. I think tennis has been having a pretty good season so far. I know we had a loss against Allentown
Central Catholic
that didn't necessarily go our way, and I won't lie to you guys. I don't think either of us are very knowledgeable about how they've been doing this past week, but I think from what we've heard, they've probably been holding down the fort. I believe next week they have I think that all their games next week are away, no home games, and I think it's Dallas is on Wednesday. I think I can say
Wasn't that this Wednesday?
That was this Wednesday. Apologies, they played Dallas this past Wednesday.
Okay.
Ooh, wow. Not on a good
couple of
streak
air
here.
balls right now.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We keep playing.
Okay. Anything else on them, Lucas? Or that's all we got?
I think that might be all we got.
Okay. Some golf?
I think you were just telling me some stuff about how they're signals.
You want me to do
Yeah,
that?
sure.
Okay, so from what Caleb Aponic tells me, sources tell me that the Sem golf team suffered a tough loss in team districts to Lehman, and Lehman's a very good golf team.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, unfortunate for us. But they have pre-districts. Maybe it's this upcoming Monday, I believe, and 9 of our golfers are scheduled to, tee off.
Yeah, so I mean that's like kind of all I think we've got going on with golf. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, some of these sports we try to be fair with all of them. We try to reach out to all of them, but sometimes it's just hard to keep in contact with them. But I believe there's only one more sport to talk about, right? Or at least that's in season.
Well, of course, and we save it until the very end because we do have our senior insider here for the team, so Lucas Perrietti. What can you tell us about Sem cross country?
So cross country is it's doing great. This past Wednesday they had a meet.
Wasn't it at Valley West?
Yeah, it was at Valley West. It was a kind of cluster of schools, and it was. I think it was a pretty good meet overall. On the girls' side, Grace Rushmer. I spoke to her about it, and she said she didn't do as well as she had hoped to, but in her words, she said you always kind of need a bad meet every now and then to, knock some kind of, knock you back into it, get you going again, and also
keep you humble, right?
Yeah, exactly. And also on the girls' side, Maya Gross actually, I think, got into a sort of brawl or tussle, I think, to place above another one of her competitors. And they were right down at the end, and there was a little pushing, I think, and they're trying to get the scorecard, get the place card from one of the officials, and she did not actually end up getting it. They ended up giving it to the other girl. So I just would like to say, I think we both stand with Maya in her fight. She should have gotten the scorecard. And then on the boys' side, there's Rob Mercado, I would like to give him a spotlight. He's a new addition to the Sem cross country team, and he's already been doing really great. And he got 18th at the meet, which I think is awesome for him just starting out his
just joining, right? And got 18. That's amazing.
I would like to say earlier, I said Archer Zelenko might be joining.
I was about to ask you what's going on with that. Is he joining or not?
It turned out to be just a rumor. Maybe it was his words. Maybe he just
I
decided
think you
not
need better sources.
I do. I'm sorry. Hey, but Rob, I was right. He is performing, and I think he's doing great out there. I believe above him were Spicy Dill, Dylan Chen, and
rumor has it Spicy Dill just won junior class president too.
Yeah, our sources are telling us. So.
Congrats on him.
Yeah, awesome job. And Brady Kilduff also plays for them. So pretty good. Yeah.
What else?
Oh, last thing.
Wrestling?
Yeah, girls wrestling. It's not really their season right now, but they have a tournament at Penn State at the I believe the Nittany Center. It's called. And it's the national duels. It's going to be a great tournament for them. So if we'll keep you updated on how they do next week, and if you see them this week after, tell them good job. It's a tough tournament, and I'm sure they'll do good.
I think that wraps up this episode of the Sem Sports Spotlight, Lucas. And once again, this video could not have been produced without our barber, Mr. Lucas Latore, keeping us fresh. Like I said, doing the Lord's work out there, blessing us with great cuts. So, Lucas, appreciate that. Thank you for sponsoring the video. We didn't even ask you, so I guess that might be like illegal or something.
Yeah, it's fine. It's clout.
Yeah, it's good. But appreciate anybody who watched this episode, Lucas. It's a Friday afternoon. Free Bell 3 right now, but we're going to get some lunch. We're going to get out of here right now.
Some chicken patties.
Is it chicken patties?
It's chicken patties.
That's amazing. Come on now. I'm Matt Mascarenas, Lucas Perrietti. We'll see you in the next episode.
See ya.